Yes, yes.
Anji Swamiji.
Ha. I'm audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Yes. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahavidyam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Bhagavate Vaivasvataya Mrityave Brahma Vidyacharyaya Nachiketase cha. So till now we have seen Nachiketa reaches Yamaloka, and because Yamaraji was not there, he does not enter into the house of Yamaraj. So he had to wait outside for 3 days, 3 nights without food, without water. So when Yamaraji comes, he feels very sad that a Brahmana boy had to suffer because of him. So therefore Yamaraji goes there, washes his feet, does his puja, and then says, "O Brahmana, my prostrations unto you. It is indeed sad that you had to suffer because of me. So therefore, because 3 days and nights you have stayed without food and water, so therefore I give you 3 boons." So the first boon, Nachiketa asks for the welfare and well-being of his father. May he be happy. May he be peaceful. May all the worries and anxieties, may he be free from all the worries and anxieties. And when I go back, may he recognize me, talk to me, etc. So the first boon he utilizes for his father. The second boon he uses to ask for Agni Vidya. What is this Agni Vidya? It is that knowledge with which a person attains to Swargaloka. So this knowledge was given to Nachiketa, and then Nachiketa was asked to repeat whatever was taught. And word by word, Nachiketa repeats everything. Yamaraji was so happy because the boy was so attentive, with so much of interest. Shraddha Bhakti was listening. So then Yamaraji gives another boon. He gives one necklace to him and says that, Nachiketa, one more boon I give you. This knowledge, Agni Vidya, will be named after your name. It will be known as Nachiketa Vidya. Right. Now the question is, why did he ask this knowledge? So this Agni Vidya, he did not ask for himself. He was not interested in going to Swarga, etc. He asked for the, what you call, common man, we can say. Because people are generally interested in this, going to Swarga, etc. Meaning, people generally think that happiness really comes from the external environment. If the environment is conducive, then that gives happiness. So this belief is there in every one of us. So this is what we have to understand. So for common people, this was asked. Now He's asking for the third boon. Now, this third boon he is asking for himself. First, Father, then the welfare of the society. At last, he puts himself. Now, what is he asking? So, this is the third boon. So, we find in verse number 20, page number 41. येयं प्रेते विचिकित्सा मनुष्ये अस्ति तेके नायमस्तीति चैके एतद्विद्याम् अनुशिष्टस्त्वयाहम् वराणामेष वरस्तृतीयः. Yes. So what is asked here? So this is the third book. Yam vichikitsa. Oh Lord, oh Yamaraji, this vichikitsa, this doubt is there in the minds of the people. This is a very common doubt. What is this doubt? Regarding what is the doubt? Prete manushye, about a dead person. Preta here doesn't mean ghost. Preta means a dead man. The one who has gone from here. That is the meaning of preta. Pareta. Pareta means the one who has gone from here. That's all it means. Prete manushye. For a person who is dead and gone, there is this doubt in the minds of the people. What is the doubt? Asti iti eke. Some people say asti. That person who is dead is still there. He has not become non-existent. He is still there. Asti. What about others? Na ayam asti iti cha eke. Others say, no, 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 it's all over. That person is not there. Once the physical body is dead, everything is over. That person doesn't exist. So this doubt regarding a dead person is there, whether he exists or he doesn't exist. So therefore, what is my question? Etad vidyam anushishtaha tvaya aham. Lord, I would like to gain this knowledge taught by you. I want to gain this knowledge. Actually, what is the truth? I want to know from you, because you are the right person. You are Lord Death. So you are the one who is killing that person. Or, so therefore you are the right person to answer this question. After death of a person, whether that person is there or not. Etad vidyam anushishtasvayam varanam esha varaha tritiya. This is my third boon among the three boons. So what is the way in which Yamaraj responds? So I hope the question is clear. The question is, in this world there is a doubt regarding a dead person. Some say this person exists. Some say, no, this person doesn't exist. So therefore, from you, I would like to know the truth. I want you to teach me regarding this. I want to gain this knowledge. This is my third. So what does Yamaraj say? Verse number 21, page number 46. Devairattrapi vichikitsitam pura न हि सुविज्ञेयमनुरेष धर्मः अन्यं वरं नचिकेतो वृणीष्व मामोपरोत्सीरतिमासृजैनम्. Yes. So how did Yamaraj answer this question? So Yamaraj says, Atra, in this matter, Pura, even from ancient times, Devehi api vichikitsitam. Nachiketa, this doubt is not only there in the mortal world, Manushya-loka, human world. This doubt is there even in the minds of the Devas also. In the Devaloka also, Devatas also have doubt regarding this issue. Nahi suvitneyam. This knowledge is not something which can be easily gained. Suvitneyam means which can be easily gained. It is not impossible to gain it. It is not avitneyam. It is suvitneyam. It is not suvitneyam. That's all. Why is it that this knowledge is not easy to gain? Anuresha dharma. Because this dharma, the nature of that truth is anu. Anu means very subtle, very sukshma. Any knowledge which is subtle is difficult. Gross knowledge easily we can gain, but a subtle knowledge, it is difficult. So therefore, Nachiketa, Anyam Varam Nachiketo Vrinishwa. So what you do is I suggest Nachiketa, you ask something else. Why are you unnecessarily wasting your mood by asking something which there is no guarantee that you will understand? It is so difficult, even the devatas with their pure minds, they are not able to understand. Such a subtle topic it is. Why are you wasting your mood, Nachiketa? So therefore, ma uparotsehi. Don't pressurize me to answer this question. Don't compel me. Don't force me. Enamma atisraja. As far as this topic is concerned, you leave it to me. Don't unnecessarily poke your nose into it. Leave this topic to me. Okay. So this is the way Yamaraj answered. So what was the response of Nachiketa? See the next verse number 22, page number 49. Devvairatrapi vichikitsitam kila tvam cha mrityo yanna suvitneyamattha vakta chasya twadruganyo na labhyah Nanyo varastulya etasya kaschit. So what did Nachiketa say? Nachiketa said, Lord, is it true that even the devatas find it difficult to understand? Even they have doubts regarding this matter? Devairatrapi vichikitsam kila. Is it so that even the devatas don't have any idea about it? Yatna suvitnyeyaha tvam cha atha. You yourself say that this subject matter is very difficult, very subtle, not easy to know. In that case, O Lord, etasya tulya varaha na anya kinchit. In that case, I definitely want to know it. See, the very same reason with which Yamaraji gave, the very same reason Nachiketa is using to gain this knowledge. Oh, is it so? Not only in Manushya in Devaloka also this doubt is there. Then definitely I want to know it. Oh, this is a very difficult topic, very subtle topic. Then definitely I want to know it because Asya Vakta Twadruk Anyah Nalabhyah. Because such a great person is front of me, such a great teacher is front of me, who is the right person to teach this knowledge, a person who knows it. Lord Death is a person who is, he's an officer in that department. So I have got the right person for this question. So therefore, I don't want to miss this opportunity, this golden opportunity. So Yamaraj, in this case, Yamaraj is a Brahmajnani, an embodiment of all virtues, and also a Devata. Remember, that is why this teacher is so special. He's not a human being, he's a Devata. So, such a wonderful opportunity I have got in gaining this knowledge. So, therefore, I don't want to miss it. So, the very same logic which Yamaraj was using to what you call discourage Nachiketa, the very same logic Nachiketa is now using to, to gain this knowledge. So now, how does Yamaraj react to it? See the next verse number 23, page number 50. Shatayushah putra pautran vrinishva bahun pashun hasti hiranyamashwan bhumir mahat ayatanam vrinishva swayam cha jiva sharado yavadichhasi. So now Yamaraj is giving various temptations to Nachiketa. Nachiketa, you don't know what all things you can ask. Why are you unnecessarily bothered about this question? Hmm. Which in any way it is not going to, how, I don't know how you are going to benefit from this. Rather, you can ask so many things which definitely you are going to get. Hmm. This question, even if I answer, there is all possibility that you may not even understand what I'm trying to teach. Whereas there are so many other things in life which I can give you, mm, which you can truly get. What are they? Shatayushah putra pautran vrinishwa. Vrinishwa, ask. I am capable of giving you this. What? Putra pautran, children and grandchildren. Shatayushah, who will live for 100 years. Children and grandchildren who will live for 100 years. Bahun, Pashun, ask for cattle wealth. Hasti, ask for the wealth of elephant. Now, these are all the wealth in those times. Cows, elephants, Hasti, Hiranya, gold, Ashwan, horses. Ask for all this horses, cattle, elephants, gold. This is what you must ask. Bhumer Mahat Ayatanam Ganeshwa. Nachiketa, ask for Mahat Ayatanam, acres and acres of land. I will give you. I will make you a rich, prosperous landlord. Swayam cha jiva sharado yavadichasi. Moreover, I can increase your lifespan. Live as many years as you want. So all these things I can bless you. Yamraj looked at Nachiketa. There is no glow in the face. No interest at all. So then Yamaraj said, Nachiketa, you can ask whatever you want. So next verse also, the same line continues. Verse number 24, page number 51. Etat tulyam yadi manyase varam vrinishva vittam chirajivikam cha mahabhumau ne nachiketastvamedhi kamanam tva kamabhajam karomi. Nachiketa, etat tulyam yadi manyase varam, or if you have some other desire in your mind, whatever I have said, other than that, similar to that, if you have any other desire, ask, Praneshwar, ask for wealth, ask for long life, all these things I can give you. Nachiketa, Mahabhumau, Nachiketa, Tvam Edhi, I can make you a king also. May you rule your kingdom. May you become an emperor, ruling your vast kingdom. Kamanam tva kama bhajam karomi. I will fulfill your wish, your desire, because that power I have. As a devata, I have that power. No. So just as these MPs and MLAs, they have some power. They are also human beings, but they have certain powers, isn't it? The same way, the devatas also have these powers. They can bless us with all this. That is the meaning. So these powers are there. So you can fulfill these desires. Again, Nachiketa was showing absolutely no interest. In fact, so here our Puja Gurudev used to crack a joke. So Nachiketa was so bored that he started looking at the window, it seems. Looking at the window. And the Nachiketa also, I mean, Yamaraj also, why is he looking at the window? And when he looked at the window, he saw some apsaras passing by. So this is the joke added by our Gurudev. Okay. So then comes the next verse. What is that next verse? Verse number 25, page number 53. ये ये कामा दुर्लभा मर्त्यलोके सर्वान् कामान् छन्दतः प्रार्थयस्व इमा रामाः सरथा सतूर्या न हीदृशा लम्भनीया मनुष्यैः आभिर्मत्प्रत्ताभिः परिचारयस्व नचिकेतो मरणं मानुप्राक्षीः. Nachiketa, there are so many pleasures. Ye kama durlabha martyaloke. It is not available in the human world. Martyaloka, it is not available. Sarvan kaman chandatah prarthayasva. Nachiketa, you can ask for that also. Those pleasures which are not available in the human world, which are available only in Swargaloka, you can ask that also without any hesitation. Chandatah. You need not hesitate. Ima Ramaha. See, these apsaras, these damsels, Sarathaha, along with chariots, Saturya, with their musical instruments, with their orchestra. Nahidrisha lambhaniya manushyehi. For human being, these things are not available at all in the human world. Nachiketa, you can ask that also. Avir mat prattabihi paricharayasva. May you get served by these apsaras. These apsaras will come and serve you. I will give command to them and they will do all this to you. Nachiketa, but there is only one request. Maranam manu prakshiki. Please don't ask anything about death. This is my only request. You are forcing me, you are pressurizing me. So Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, just like a landlord pressurizes the tenant to give the rent, the house owner pressurizes the tenant to give the rent. In the same way, Nachiketa was pressurizing Yamaraj. So Yamaraj says, this is my request. Don't ask anything about this. Anything else you ask, I am ready to give. And Yamaraj becomes silent. Now see the response of Nachiketa. A very, very famous verse in Kathopanishad, verse number 26, page number 55. शोभावामर्तस्य यदन्तकैतत् सर्वेन्द्रियाणां जरयन्ति तेजः अपि सर्वं जीवितमल्पमेव तवैव वाहाः तव नृत्यगीते. O Lord. So now this is the response of Nachiketa for these offerings given by Yamaraj. Shobhava. One word. Shwa abhava. O Lord, whatever you have offered me, it is Shobha. Shobhava means what? Shwa means tomorrow. Abhava means absent. That which is going to be absent tomorrow means what? O Lord, whatever you have offered is impermanent. I am not interested in anything impermanent. I am interested only in the permanent thing. Because impermanent things cannot give permanent happiness. Impermanent things, in the beginning, it may give some happiness, but in the end, when that thing goes away, dies away, decays away, it can give only sorrow. See the clarity of thinking of Nachiketa. This is called Viveka Shakti. In Vedanta, Viveka is given great importance. Viveka means what? Which means to discriminate. Viveka comes from the root which means to discriminate. So the ability to discriminate between what is permanent, what is impermanent. This is the real wisdom. Only such a person we call wise. Who is a wise person? Who has intellect. What is the function of the intellect? To discriminate. What is true discrimination? True discrimination is the ability to discriminate between what is permanent and what is impermanent. Right. So see how Nachiketa has analyzed the whole of the pleasures given to him in one word. Swabhava. One word. That's it. Oh Lord, whether the family which you are talking of, children, grandchildren, land, cow, elephant, horse, power, kingdom, everything is Swabhava. I have no interest in it. And as far as the pleasures are concerned, yet martyasya sarva indriyanam tejah jarayanti. Oh Lord, you're talking of these apsaras and this and that, isn't it? What is sense pleasure? What is the end result of any sense pleasure? Here is the master stroke by Nachiketa. Oh Lord, sarva indriyanam tejah jarayanti. This is what it will do. These sense pleasures are such. Indriyanam tejah, the vitality, the strength of the indriyas, the sense organ, jarayanti. It will just destroy. Every sense pleasure will take away the strength and vitality of the human body. There, Bhagavan Shankaracharya writes, Jaranti Tejaha means what? Dharma, Virya, Prajna, Tejo, Yashaha Prabhrithinam, Kshapa Itratvat. Bhagavan Shankaracharya writes. These are the things which are destroyed when we indulge in sense pleasures. What are they? Dharma, sense of righteousness. A person who is addicted to sense pleasures cannot have the ability to think what is right and what is wrong. The moment he is in front of that object of temptation, the intellect is paralyzed, and such a paralyzed intellect cannot discriminate what is right and what is wrong. The thinking ability it takes away. Dharma bodha it takes away. So dharma is lost. Virya means physical and mental strength. A person who indulges in sense pleasures, virya is lost. Prajna, as I said, intellect, the ability to think, that is lost. So dharma means what? What is right? That person is not able to decide. That is dharma. So dharma, virya, prajna. A person who always indulges in life, he'll find that his intellect has become blunt. Intellect is actually the light. Just like in the light, we clearly see what is right and what is wrong, where to walk and where not to walk, where to go, where not to do, what to do, what not to do. Everything we see in the light of knowledge. So a knowledgeable intellect is a strong intellect. Intellect strength is knowledge. So what happens when a person indulges in pleasures? That intellect becomes blunt. So what happens when the intellect becomes blunt? It is like a torch which is dim. Light is very dim. So the dim light, we are not able to clearly see what is right and what is wrong. So prajna is lost. Tejaha, the spiritual lustre, that strength which a person experiences because of his spirituality, that is called as tej. It's like sometimes they call it spiritual shine. See, everything has got its own shine. For example, good food, that glow is there on the face when you eat good food. A person who has not eaten, his face will be dull. So there is a shine on the face because of good food. Then there is an extra shine on the face because of good exercise. There are people who eat and eat and eat, but no exercise. So that shine on the face is not right. So these are all the different shines. I mean, I'm not talking of makeup and all that. I'm talking of the natural glow on the face. So when you eat good food, there is a glow on the face. When you do exercise, there is another extra glow on the face. And there is another glow on the face of a person who lives a righteous life, noble life. This you can find, all these criminals, etc., who are caught in, drug transaction, etc., when they are caught in stealing. In the newspaper, their face come very dull when they are caught. So what is missing there? That purity of mind is missing. So people who live a righteous life, they have a separate glow that is called as spiritual, tej. It is called as tej. So these are all the things which a person loses when he indulges in pleasure. And of course, yasha, fame, respect, etc. An indulgent person is never respected in the society. A person who is a very, what you call, glutton, you don't respect that person. A person who has sense control only is respected everywhere. So a person addicted to sense pleasures, he will lose his yasha also, fame also. And there are so many other things he loses. So Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, Dharma Virya Prajna Tejo Yasha Prabhurtinam Kshapaitratva. So that is why Achiketa says, Sarvendriyanam Jarayanti Teja. So, Yamaraj, as far as these pleasures which you have offered, number one, all these wonderful what you call, family, progeny, power, etc., they are shobhava. As far as the pleasures are concerned, they only destroy us in so many ways. And as far as this long life which you have offered, api sarvam jivitam alpameva. You say, I'll give you a long life. Oh, Yamaraji, how long can I live? As long as you are in power, you can bless me to live. At the most, that's all you can do. As long as you are in power. Now, remember that Yamaraj post is also a post, just like MLA, MP, etc. It's a post, Prime Minister post. It is not a person there. It's a post. So, Yamaraj is a jiva who has done a lot of punya, because of which the jiva has reached that post. So, as long as you are in this post, oh Lord, you can keep me alive. But after that, what? And what is our natural desire? Our natural desire is never to die. Immortality is our natural desire. So even if a person lives for thousands of years, still he doesn't want to die. So even 1,000 years lifespan will appear only small to him. Api sarvam jivitam alpameva. So whatever you are offering is, defective. This long life, etc. So therefore what? Tavaiva vaha tava nritya gite. This nritya and gita, this nritya and gita, you keep it with yourself. This dance and music, you keep it with yourself. Tavaiva, it is yours, let it remain yours. Nachiketa continues. Verse number 27, page number 57. नवित्तेन तर्पणीयो मनुष्यः लप्स्यामहे वित्तमद्राक्ष्मचेत्वा जीविष्यामो यावदीशिष्यसि त्वं वरस्तु मे वरणीयः स एव. Again, a very famous line from Nachiketa. Navittena tarpaniyo manushya. These are all the lines which are very famous of this Upanishad. Manushya vittena na tarpaniya. A person can never be satisfied with wealth. There is never a stage where a person will say, enough wealth. Enough is enough. He will never say that. He will continue to crave for it. Navittena tarpaniyo manushe. Person can never be satisfied with wealth. Navittena tarpaniyo manushe. But oh Lord, lapsyamahe tva adrakshmachet vittam lapsyamahe. Oh Lord, the very fact that I have seen you, I will not go back empty handed. So definitely I'm going to get some wealth. It is something like, now here we have to understand. When you go to a rich person, will that rich person send you back? Assuming that you are a poor man. No, that person will give you something, isn't it? You will always find when people go and meet the king will not send that person back empty handed. He will give some necklace or something, he will remove and give. So, in the same way, if this is the case with ordinary king, what to talk of a Devata, Yamaraj? Definitely is not going to leave him empty hand. So, that is the meaning. The very fact that I have seen you, I will get something. I know. Twadrakshmachet vittam lapsyamahe. Then tvam yavat ishishyasi jivishyamaha. As long as you are there, I will be alive. Nobody will dare to touch me. Oh, this is a darling of Yamaraj. Who will dare to touch Nachiketa? So therefore, me varaniya varaha tu saeva. My desired boon is this alone. So here the point is only this much. As far as my prarabdha is there, this is the way we have to understand. I will get my food, that necessary wealth will come. Because that prarabdha, as long as it is there, the food has to come. You have to live. The cosmos has to take care of you. So there is no point in making those things which are easily available as the goal of your life. This is the point. That which is anyway available to you, it will come to you even unasked. Such a thing, you need not make it as the goal of life. Something like, suppose this question is asked, why are you living? I am living to breathe. Does it make any sense? When you are living, you will anyway breathe. That you need not keep it as a goal of life. So something like that. There is no point in living, in striving for something which anyway you are going to get. Our vasanas have brought us into this world. This world is here to fulfill our desires. So whatever is necessary to fulfill our desire, these things will anyway come. The wealth, the conducive environment, etc. So therefore, I don't want to waste my boon in seeking that. That's what he's saying. And now, the next verse, he concludes. Verse number 28, page number 60. Again, this is said by Nachiketa. What does he say? Ajiryatam amrutanam upetya जीर्यन्मर्त्यः क्वधस्तः प्रजानन् अभिध्यायन् वर्णरति प्रमोदान् अतिदीर्घे जीविते को रमेत. Lord, जीर्यन्मर्त्यः, a decaying, dying mortal. Kwadhastha, where is he? Stha, the one who stays. Adha, in the lower plane. In Ku, who means Martyaloka, earth. So, a decaying, dying mortal living on this lower earthly plane. Upetya, having reached where? Ajiryatam, Amrutanam upetya. Attaining the world of Ajirya, non-aging, Amrit, non-dying. So when a decaying, dying mortal reaches this world of immortal Prajanan, and knowing fully well that there is something higher to ask for, then Will such a person do this mistake? What is a mistake? Varnarati pramodana vidhyayan, thinking of all the sense pleasures. Ati dirghe jivite korameta. Who will want to, ask for some sense pleasures which are available in the lower plane? No, he is going in, in the world of immortal, and there is somebody who can give him something very high. Who will do this mistake of asking some sense pleasures? He will only ask something which is not available in the lower plane, isn't it? You are a Brahmajnani, a person who has known the greatest truth, coming in front of you and asking something stupid, something silly. It doesn't make any sense. Such a wonderful chance is given. You can ask the highest because the person who is in front is capable of giving the highest. So, who will make this blunder of asking something silly, something cheap, and waste the bow? So, therefore, I want that and that alone. Hmm. See the vairagya of Nachiketa. So, here Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, Nachiketa did not move. All these temptations given by Yamaraj, Nachiketa remained like an ocean. Ocean, gallons of water flow from the various rivers into the ocean, but you will find that the ocean is undisturbed. A lake or a pond, it gets overflooded with a little water, whereas an ocean, it remains full, unaffected. So this was the way Nachiketa was amidst these temptations. So finally, Nachiketas concludes in this way. Verse number 29, page number 62. Yasminnidam vichikitsanti mrityo yatsamparaye mahati bruhinastad yoyam varo gudhamanu pravishtaha nanyam tasmat nachiketa vrinite. Yes. Hey Mrityu, O Lord, Bruhinaha, tell us that. Yasmin idam vichikitsanti, about which the people entertain this doubt. This doubt regarding death, please tell us that. I want to know that alone. Samparaye yat mahati ayambaraha. This is a great boon which you are going to give me. It's invaluable because it, what you call, it is a great boon regarding death. Now, why is he considered this as a great boon? See, this has to be understood. Why Nachiketa is so adamant? Nachiketa's question is this: is there something permanent in life? Because there is no point in living. You do some punya karma, then you go to Swargaloka. In Swargaloka, as you indulge in pleasures, all the punyas are exhausted. Then again you come back to this world. Again you do punya karma. Again go back to Swargaloka. Again from Swargaloka, all the punya akshaya come back. Again you do punya. Are how long? Are you able to understand Nachiketa's question? Is there something permanent attaining which I can put an end to this, nonsense business? Is there something permanent knowing which I can put an end to birth death cycle? This is the question. Because I am fed up of this. There is no end, it goes on. If you do punya karma, you go to Swargaloka. If you do papa karma, then you go to Narakaloka. Go there, come back. Then again go to some world, come back. Again you do karma, again karma phala, again go, come. How long? This is called as vairagya. I want to put an end to this birth death cycle. So I want to know, is there anything permanent? And that is why Nachiketa says, Samparayat Mahati ayam varaha. This is the greatest boon. Is there something permanent in me, knowing which I can put an end to this transmigration? This is the question. And thus, na anyam tasmat Nachiketa. Nachiketa does not ask anything else. So with this, the Prathama Valli gets over. Iti Kathopanishad Prathama Adhyaye Prathama Valli. So in Kathopanishad, we have 2 chapters. In the first chapter, we have 3 vallis. In the second chapter, we have 3 vallis. So totally how many vallis? 6 vallis. First valli is over. How does it get over? So Nachiketa has 3 boons. As the 3rd boon, he asks for this knowledge. Yamaraj tries his level best to tempt him. In fact, it was the test given by Yamaraj. Later vallis, you will clearly know. It was not that Yamaraj did not want to give this knowledge. He was testing the student. Is this student fit enough to gain this knowledge? And what is the test? The test is this. How much vairagya he has. How much viveka he has. How much mumukshutvam he has. Mumukshutvam means a desire for liberation. So the test of viveka, vairagya and mumukshutva was happening here. Viveka means ability to discriminate. What is the word which he uses? Shobhava. Viveka. What is the proof that this boy has vairagya? No interest in any of these pleasures. So viveka is there, vairagya is there, and mumukshutvam is there. Desire for liberation. So actually Yamaraj was testing Nachiketa. And you find here that Nachiketa, with flying colors, he passes the test. So then what happens, we will see in the next class. Right. So now we have some 10 minutes. We can have some question answers. Right.
Anyone wants to ask any questions, please go ahead. Shrija, please go ahead. You raised your hand.
Yes, I wanted to know about the points that you mentioned, Viveka, Vairagya, and Mumuksh. You said something.
Mumukshutvam. Mumukshutvam.
So can you explain that to me?
Mumukshutva means desire for moksha.
Okay.
Desire for liberation. Moksha means liberation, freedom. Freedom from what? Freedom from misery, freedom from all this birth, death cycle. Punarapi jananam, how long will I come back again and again? Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jathare shayanam. How long again and again coming back to the womb of the mother? Because everything is painful, you see. Janma, mrityu, jara, vyadi, dukkham. Birth is painful. Janma, mrityu, death is painful. Jara, old age is painful. Vyadhi, disease is painful. So that intense desire to become free from all this misery is called mumuksha.
Thank you.
Right.
Yes, please, Vinita ji, go ahead. Please put your video on and ask the question.
I'm not in such a presentable state, but anyway.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, you can see me? Yeah, I've just come from town, yeah, whatever. So, Namaste Guruji, thank you for your lovely talk today. I want to just understand, as a prelude, why was Nachiketa having this conversation with Yama? Can you tell us, is it a part of a continuous series? Because I missed out the previous 2 lectures. So I don't know. Of course, it's a very interesting topic. And if you can just give me a little bit of a prelude to this, either yourself or any of the other co-hosts also is fine. Thank you.
Amma, is this your first class?
No, sir, it is my second, because I couldn't get the connectivity last 2-3 times. Today, after a long time, I managed to get it. This is my maybe 4th class, but I attended your second or first, and that's it. So maybe then, as I think I got a message from Shrija that there are notes, so I can probably go through it. That's not a problem, but I don't want to take time from the other speakers.
This talk is
I
recorded, isn't
think
it?
so. Yes, it is. Yes,
So
it is.
Amma, you
And it's
can
on the
listen to
email,
that recording.
but I've not had a chance. Yeah, I've not had a chance to look at it. I'm sorry about that. I will go through it.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Right. Hari Om.
Anyone
Hari Om.
else? Anyone else wants to ask a question?
Swamiji, the 6 ethical perfections that this chapter mentions, can you just throw a little light on the 6 ethical perceptions? Sam, Dam, Uparati, or maybe it is coming in the next chapter.
Oh, that is Samadhi Shatka Sampatti.
Yes.
Shama, Dama, Uparama, Titiksha, Shraddha, Samadhan. So this is Shama, means ability to quieten the mind. So this you will find in the book. I think Gurudev has mentioned it. Shama, ability to quieten the mind is called Shama. Dama, ability to control the sense organs. Dama. Uparama, ability to withdraw the mind from worldly activities. Titiksha, ability to endure the pinpricks of life, the unpleasant things of life. Ability to endure. Shama, Dama, Uparama, Titiksha,
Shraddha, Samadhan.
Shraddha, the ability to have faith. That is also great ability. Trusting ability. Having faith in the scriptures, having faith in the spiritual masters. Shraddha. Samadhanam. Samadhanam means ability to concentrate the mind. Ability to focus the mind. So these are called as Samadhi Shatka Sampatti, the 6-fold inner virtues.
How to develop them?
How to develop them? Cultivate all noble virtues of life. Live a good life, clean life, righteous life. Develop devotion for God. Be truthful, be honest, be humble. So when you practice all these virtues of life, slowly mind becomes purer and purer. And in a pure mind, all these virtues become natural. Concentrating ability, quietening ability, trusting ability, enduring ability, all these abilities become natural in a pure mind.
So Swamiji, what you said is that effortless will require effort.
Yes,
You have to put effort to become effortless.
Correct.
These virtues. And people don't
Yes,
want to put effort. They suddenly want to develop these virtues. So you are right. Effort needs to be put.
Correct. No pain, no gain.
No pain, no gain. Correct. Yes. Anyone else?
Can I, ma'am?
Hanji, please go ahead.
Yeah, some of the question what I had in my mind, it's already answered. Though when we all know that, we are going to die one day, but still that realization doesn't come to us, that we have to leave earth one day, sab kuch niche hi reh jayega, the relationship, the material things which we have accumulated. But we are still ignorant, we still fight for the property, wealth, relationships. Oh, yeah, why that reality doesn't come to us? We see so many death happening around us, but still that doesn't hit us that, even one day, even it's going to happen to me. I'm going to leave this earth and go. Oh, realization, hota nahi hai, aata nahi hai, how to develop that? Previously Shrija asked, it answered some of my questions, but still I would appreciate Swamiji if you can elaborate.
Amma, this is called as insensitivity, When I don't learn from others' suffering, the cosmos has no other choice but to give sufferings to us. The only way we can learn all this is through suffering. When I don't learn from others' mistakes, I will have to commit the mistake, suffer, and then learn. The more and more we are insensitive, the more and more the cosmos makes us sensitive by making us go through suffering. You will always find that when we suffer, we become sensitive.
Yeah, true.
You can't be dull and suffering, never. You see, when a lion is eating a buffalo, buffalo is an embodiment of tamas, laziness. But that buffalo also becomes so alert and vigilant. You see, suffering is such a thing. Makes us alert. It makes us sensitive. Makes us introspective. It makes us spiritual. So that is why God has given suffering to us. Don't say God is cruel, therefore He's giving suffering. No, no, no. We deserve it.
I think Swamiji, you said something very profound just now. When I don't learn from others' suffering, I will suffer. I
Yes.
think that is a profound statement you have made. That is why I think जब दूसरे suffer करते हैं तो you have to learn that this can happen to me also tomorrow.
Yes.
You know, I think putting yourself in other person's shoes is so important. I think you have really said something very powerful. Very, very powerful.
Hari Om, Swamiji, I really like the ocean example you have given. I really liked it. Thank you so much for that.
So it's going to be 9 in 1 minute. So you have 1 minute to ask the last question.
May I?
Hanji, go ahead, Nidhi.
Swamiji, you speak of prarabdha, and Nachiket says that because there is prarabdha, I will obviously be taken care of, because as long as I am living that out. Now, when we look at prarabdha and think about it like this, don't you think that if we think that we will be provided for in a natural way, it is very obvious, we will give in into inaction and assume that I will be taken care of and probably miss out on an opportunity of acting? Where does action fit into this?
See, as I told you, purer the mind, greater is your faith. So if the mind is not pure, you will not have faith in this word that you will be taken care. And because you will have no faith, you will work hard. You understand? Did you understand? No.
It's like going in a loop in my head.
See, when there is no faith in the cosmos, in creation, in God, then somewhere we think that it is because I work hard that I am taken care. I work hard, therefore I get money, therefore I am taken care. This is a very narrow vision of life. The fact is, you are beautifully taken care. You are put in an environment where you get a job, you are inspired to perform a job, and that job gives you money, and that money gives you food. Just imagine, everything is so beautifully taken care. In what way can you say that I am responsible for whatever I have become, I have earned? Not even 1%. Actually, if you observe, you will come to know. We say 50% God, 50% effort and all. In reality, the truth is 100% God. This is a reality. Isn't it? You are given a job according to your nature, your inclination. You are given an environment to perform that job. And then there is somebody who is giving you money also. And with that money, there is somebody who has created food also for you. Right? Who is doing all this? So when the mind becomes, you come to know you are very well taken care, whether you like it or not.
Right.
निधि जैसे कहते हैं ना, जब जब जो होता है तब
तब-
तब वो होता है. You know, if things are happening on its own, we think that we are doing everything. I think Swamiji is saying that
Correct.
everything
right
is
now,
happening.
my favorite verse from Bhagavad Gita is playing in my head.
Which one,
Two-
please?
247. That's my 24/7 in my head. Karmarnyevadhikaraste.
Mm.
That's 24/7. That's a very nicely placed in the chapter. It's 247.
So I think we should call it a day for Swamiji. Thank you so much, Swamiji.
One random query that's coming. How can we meet you, Swamiji, someday?
Come here.
You are meeting him. You are
Where,
meeting him.
where in the environment? Where exactly are you?
He is here, there, and everywhere.
I know.
You don't have to physically meet him, isn't it, Swamiji?
Yes, yes.
He is in our mind. So let us. Okay, thank you everybody for being here today, and Pranam Swamiji.